What's good, people? Hey, back here again. Markeith Price. Watch out for this car. So, check it out. Move, progress, man. I hadn't said that in so long. But it's still always a thing. Always want everyone to move, progress. What's going on, man? So, hey, check it out. Markeith Price, Paralympian, growth value advisor, investor, all those good things. Check this out. I want to talk about innovation, vision, and basically like how do you continue to innovate, and when is it that you maintain the innovation that you've already created, right? So there's a maintenance phase. So me as a Paralympian, I've had to build a vision, right? I've had to figure out what event I want to do. I have to make those goals and those objectives each year, those short-term goals and those first of all, the long-term goal and then the short-term goal. And so that meant I had to understand what my vision was. So anybody that talks about vision, it's about what you foresee or what you dream or what you believe that you can do. And then you got to make the small goals, those small objectives to get to that vision, right? So if I wanted to run a certain time and by the end of the year, or I wanted to PR, do a personal best, I had to do a certain amount of things for my engine, right? My engine to make it happen. That meant that I had to practice. That meant that I needed a team of people that, as athletes, you don't always get that team of people, but you had to find that team of people that was going to help you get to that. Because as a runner, sprinter, jumper, you're an engine, right? You are essentially a car. You need the tires, right? The tires are your shoes. So that's also something, a part of the goal and objective. How many pair of shoes do I need to get to my goal? What type of equipment do I need? Where can I train that? Who's going to coach me? Do I have a nutritionist? Do I understand nutrition? Do I actually understand the workouts that I'm doing? And why am I doing it? Do I understand the purpose? And even those workouts where they become workouts and you're supposed to hit a certain time, but really, you might not hit them because it's a gut check, to be honest, of, hey, what effort are you going to put to trying to get that time every single time? I love those type of workouts because they're kind of frustrating because you're supposed to hit this time that you're like confused or a little lost in, like, why is my coach, or why did I create this workout? Why am I trying to hit this time? This time is impossible, but that's the whole point of hitting the goal. Hey, you want to hit a time that you've never hit before? It could look impossible. You want to jump further than what you ever jumped before? It could be impossible, but if you train the impossible, then you can do the possible. Let's just say it that way. But anyway, so you need a vision, right? What's the vision? What's the goal? What's the objective? I've been talking about that. And so then innovation. So if you guys don't realize, in sports, it's the same thing in business, innovation, building. You need to understand those building blocks of what you are building. What are you trying to do, right? What are you trying to do? So you need the goal, you need the objective, you need the vision, the pie in the sky, the impossible to make something come to action. And then sometimes in sports, you have those people that have done the impossible already. So it's okay, they've done that, I can do that. And it's the same thing when you're building a startup, right? You have some companies that they did it. They showed how they did it, and you believe, oh, well, I can do it too. So how do I do that? Let's talk about innovation. Innovation is one of those things where when you're trying to innovate, right? It's one of those things where basically you have to reinvent or based off of what you once knew, right? Based off of the things that you believe that are what I'm trying to say. Based off of the things that have been invented already, you are trying to recreate that thing, but make it better a lot of the times, or make it more efficient, or build something that could have all the same components, but just that one little thing, right? And in track, I feel like sometimes we have to re-innovate ourselves because maybe it's an event that we didn't see ourselves doing, right? So I've always wanted to throw the javelin. I always saw myself. I had the vision to do it. But most people know me for being a sprinter, a jumper, a long jump, all those good things. How you doing? So I've had to reinvent myself. And it's interesting because in high school, I kind of was the person that did a lot of things, but I was really good at the 800 meters. And so I've had to re-innovate myself in the sport of track and field several times. And it's the same thing in business, right? We build a startup, we build something that we know is going to be great, but honestly, sometimes they're just building blocks to get to that next business. Sometimes they're just building blocks to start something different, start something new, or innovate off of. So we sometimes really have to dig deep because we thought that one business that we created, we thought that this is the thing, like this is it. This is like, I know, like this is the business that's going to take me to the next level, and it's going to pop me off for something good, right? So, when it comes to innovation, there's those times where those businesses, you have to end them. Those things that you started, those projects, they come to an end, right? And so then it's digging deep, finding a way to say, okay, do I create something new? How do I innovate? What is my mindset in, like, where am I taking my business, right? What can I do? How can I do it? All of those questions that we all have at the end of the day. So, talking about vision, talking about innovation, there's so many thoughts I have running through my brain, but just doing my daily check-ins, checking in with you guys, seeing what you guys are up to. Hey, at the end of the day, I want to know what are some ways that you've had to innovate yourself or your business or your goals or objectives? What are the visions that you guys have, that you all have for yourself? You know, have those visions, have those goals come true? Or have you had to re-innovate yourself because you realize, okay, I got the goal and now I have to take it to a new level? Or I was not able to get the ultimate goal, but I learned something to get to my next goal. So yeah, you guys, Markeith Price, Paralympian, growth value advisor, investor, all those great things. But hey, one more thing. I'm excited. Hold on, let me calm down. One more thing to say, you guys. Move, progress, baby. Hey, let's go. All right, next time.